skills, talents, and abilities to help contribute to the great cause. After many years of working in the automotive industry at such workplaces ranging from private garages to dealerships such as Honda and Porsche, I still had not found the ideal environment. At these various stops along the way, I never felt that I truly belonged, nor were there any opportunities for me to grow and utilize my full potential. This changed for me, however, when my journey took me through the TTC Apprenticeship program, which began in 2010. This was by far the best training program that I have ever experienced thus far in my professional career. Sinek is a very well-known authority on leadership and successful organizations, who is sought after by many companies such as Apple, Google, and many more, including transportation companies. He explains how the greatest and most effective organizations are the ones that are able to make every person in that organization feel safe and feel that they belong. This allows them to focus all their energy towards improving themselves and what they can contribute, even at the most junior level of the organization. This is precisely how the others and I felt during our experience in the apprenticeship program. For almost all of us, I believe it was the first time we have ever felt this way starting at an organization. I have no doubt that this was due to the guidance and care of the individuals who ran the program. Dimas Ladak, Al Pritchard, Sal Chojala, Walter Pereira, and Novak Novakovic. In particular, I would like to recognize Dimas as he played a vital role in our development on a daily basis. In doing so, he became our role model and mentor during our 4 years in the program. Together, these individuals took a group of apprentices and guided them through a very comprehensive training program to the best of their ability, and we can now see the amazing results of their efforts. So one round of applause I don't think justifies what these individuals did for us, so I'd like to give another round of applause for them. They encouraged us to develop ourselves into professionals with the ability to lead others and continue to raise the standard of how we function as an organization. During our time in the program, we went through a vast amount of schooling, training, skill testing, and gave many new qualifications. We also experienced firsthand the high standard of safety which the TTC has been recognized as an industry leader in for many years. As well, we gained a broad perspective in the operations of the TTC by working at all the various divisions. Technical matters aside, what has left a profound impact on us was the humbling and challenging opportunity to learn and work with such a wide array of highly skilled and talented individuals. We are very proud to have gone through this extremely rare experience and having gained a deep understanding of how a very complex transit system functions. We now see the benefit of what it is like when a group of individuals work with each other to achieve a common goal, as opposed to competing against each other and accomplishing much less. Having now completed this program, we have each moved into our respective positions in different locations under the guidance of others. Here we may find differences in how things operate. Some will be positive and some not so much. We have two options in how we can continue forward from here on. The first is to maintain the status quo and adapt to the standards of the majority. The second is to take it upon ourselves to set higher standards like the ones we were held by during our apprenticeship and encourage the people we work beside to do the same. I would like to share some words from Lieutenant David Marquet, a highly decorated U.S. Navy submarine officer who was assigned to take over as captain of the struggling Santa Fe nuclear submarine. It had a below-par performance rating, poor morale, and the worst reenlistment rate in all the fleet. Also, it was not advancing its officers or members of the crew to higher ranks anywhere near the level of other submarines. Marquet understood normal top-down decision-making processes in the Navy and decided to try something entirely different, a program of radical empowerment, bottom-up decision-making, and pushing authority and responsibility as far down the chain of command as possible. The result was one of the best-performing submarines in the fleet, with retention and promotion rates well above average. When it was time for the inspection team to make their assessment, the Santa Fe submarine received the highest grade ever given, not for that year, not for that region of the Pacific, but that has ever been given to any submarine before. He describes the much too common experience when employees attempt to try to improve the way things work in an organization with the following. He says, people are frustrated. Most of us are ready to give it our all when we start a job. We are usually full of ideas for ways to do things better. We eagerly offer our whole intellectual capacity only to be told that it's not our job, that it's been tried before, or that we shouldn't rock the boat. Initiative is viewed with skepticism. Our suggestions are ignored. We are told to follow instructions. Our work is reduced to following a set of prescriptions. Our creativity and innovations go unappreciated. Eventually, we stop trying and just toe the line. With resignation, we get by. Too often, that's where the story of our work life ends. Even the most promising employees can go through this downward evolutionary spiral. It then states that successful organizations do not push information upwards, but rather push authority downwards and enable those who better grasp their field of expertise and allow them to make decisions and own the responsibility of the outcome. I would like to share a quote also by Sinek stating that leading is not the same as being a leader. Being the leader means you hold the highest rank, either by earning it, good fortune, or navigating internal politics. Leading, however, means that others willingly follow you. Not because they have to, not because they are paid to, but because they want to. I would like to encourage everyone to stop thinking leadership is a special position in management and understand that we all have the ability to lead others regardless of position. This may require you taking care of the person to the left and right of you, doing things differently, trying something new, or breaking some bad rules. But if you get caught, don't tell them I said it was okay to do so. The way people are treated is highly correlated to how they will behave. Treating someone as if they are not to be trusted or that they are incapable of doing something on their own will most likely result in that individual adopting those beliefs. Their efforts will then be limited towards meeting only the minimum requirements of the task at hand. This also limits a person's pride in their work, their self-esteem, and their drive to perform and contribute more. This is a great loss, not only for the individual, but also to the overall performance of an organization, as the potential craftsmanship, innovation, and creativity all go untapped. Robert Chapman, the chairman and CEO of Barry Waymill Incorporated, for over 35 years, speaks about releasing the human potential in workplaces and is quoted saying, "We've been paying people for their hands for years, and they would have gladly given us their heads and their hearts for free if we had only known how to ask them." I would like to finish off by saying that it is truly an honor working together with all the amazing individuals in this room, either directly or indirectly. This is because I know that we all share the same drive to do our best in providing such a valuable service for the people and families of Toronto. I would like to remind everyone that change is uncomfortable for many in the beginning, and there will be much resistance from yourself and from others in trying a new way of doing things. But keep pushing forward in what you believe in, and slowly you will see people willing to follow your lead. I believe if we continue doing just that, we can one day be part of an organization in which the vast majority of people wake up every single morning inspired to go to work and come home every single day fulfilled by the work that they do. I would once again like to thank everyone for coming here today and joining in the celebration. I would also like to thank all those who did such a fantastic job putting this special occasion together for all of us, and hope we can continue this amazing tradition for years to come. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Basil. As you can see, the bus mates, the Barton future, Gary looks really, really bright. So now I'd like to call on Gary Short, our Chief Operating Officer, to say a few words, please.
Now, there's a slight difference between Al and I, and I'll point it out now.
First my friend, now my
I'd like to welcome everybody here. You are witness to the future of the TTC here. All the people that have graduated here in this apprenticeship program, I am so impressed. Just listen to the last two speakers. One fellow made a comment there. Are you sure these are truck and coach technicians and they're not professional speakers? Very, very impressive. Just want you folks that have graduated here, just want you to know that you're part of one of the best companies in the TTC, or in Toronto, and in Canada for that I've been working here for over 30 years. You folks are just starting, and like I say, this is really moving forward. The company itself, you've taken